receipt for a copy of the Selichot booklet, you're welcome. I know when I lead services on Friday, some people like open for one. A lot of people look up, but some people look down. Anyone else want? There we go. Let's do Havdallah.
Or the family, just
Whatever you want me to do.
just get the air moving. It's not really cold. Wait, you know how to turn it on? You're in the right area. There, keep going, keep going, keep going. Press the enter. Now turn it to about 2 hours. Or not yet, but there. There we go. Get some fresh air moving around.
Are we still going to show? Are we still streaming?
We're streaming.
Because I know there was a whole thing. Okay.
No, we are streaming and we're live.
So Gitai is going to start with the intro to the tune that Debbie Friedman created. So then we're going to go to page 3. So at first it's just music and then page 3.
as we're getting prepared for Havdallah, I'd like to sing a little Hine Matov. Hine Matov Manayim Shevet Achim Gam Yachad. Hine Matov Manayim Shevet Achim Gam Yachad.
Matov umanayim shevet achim gam yachad. Hine matov umanayim shevet achim gam yachad.
Hine matov shevet achim gam yachad.
Achim gam yachad. Hine matov umanayim shevet achim gam yachad. Hine matov yadadai yadadai yadadai.
Hine matov yalalai yalalalai. Hine matov umanayim shevet achim gam yachad.
Matov umanayim shevet achim gam yachad. So the blessing should be on the screen if it's possible. If you have the handout, I think it's a different version of it, so that's why I was turning. It's page 99 if you have the handout. But please, if it says page 3, there is an outline that we have. But there was a different version. So page 99, because it should be that, because we did it last year, and the paper you're holding was Xerox from this book. So we continue with Hine El Yeshuati. Hine El Yeshuati Evtach Velo Evchad Ki Ozi Vazimat Yah Adonai v'hili lishua, shavtem mayin b'sason mimanei Yeshua, la Yeshua al amcha berchatecha sela, Adonai tzvot imanu miskav lanu leheya akosela, Adonai tzvot ashrei adam boteach bach, Adonai hoshia melech yanenu bi, biyom koreinu, le'ahudim aita ora v'simcha v'son v'ikar kein tielanu, Kos Yeshua Tasa Uvashem Adonai Ekra. The next page has a blessing over the grape juice. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam. Samim,
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam hamavdil ben kodesh lechol ben or lechoshech ben Yisrael la'amim ben yom hashvi'i לששת ימי המעשה ברוך אתה אדוני המבדיל בין קודש לחול לילה לה 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 לילה לה 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 יאללה לה יאללה לה שבוע טוב, 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 a good week, a week of peace, may gladness reign and joy increase, a good week, a week of peace, may gladness reign and joy increase. Eliyahu Hanavi, Eliyahu Hatishvi, Eliyahu, Eliyahu, Eliyahu Hakilati, Bimera ve'amenu, Yavo Eleinu, Mashiach ben David, Mashiach ben David, Eliyahu Hanavi, Eliyahu Hatishvi, Eliyahu, Eliyahu, Eliyahu Hakilati. Shavua Tov.
So we're now transitioning to the Selichot service. The word Selicha means to forgive. In Israel, you say it when you put your elbows up and you push to get in front of someone else to get to the front of the line. But ritually, it has a whole other meaning. Wednesday night begins the new year. It'll be here before we know it. There has been a whole month when we're supposed to have been saying Slicha, I'm so sorry, to the people in our lives that we weren't our best with. For Ashkenazi Jews, which is what most of us are, Selichot begins the Saturday before Rosh Hashanah, unless I think it might be 4 or 5 days, so if it was closer than that, then it would have been last Saturday night. Selichot are some of the words that we're going to be saying that are here, and we'll make it a short and sweet service because I know most of you are going to be here over the holidays, and we don't want to use up all of your capacity for sitting in synagogue. Sephardic Jews, on the other hand, have Selichot every morning, and they started right at the beginning. So there are all kinds of different sorts of Jews, there are all sorts of different types of customs. So what we're going to do today is to blend the tradition and some new music. So in that vein, Gitai will now start with Return Again, which is on the screen. It'll be the middle of page 7. If you have a copy of the paper from which it was copied from the beautiful Reform Movement Prayers for Selichot and Month of Elul, Mishkan Halev, then that is on page 104. So it's page 7 on the screen because we found an electronic version, or page 104. This is a tune written by Neshama Karabach, or maybe, I believe, by her father, Rabbi Shlomo Karabach. Then we're going to sing Olam Chesed Yibaneh, which is in the middle of the page, which ironically was written by Neshama's husband, Rabbi Menachem Creditor. Return Again, Olam Chesed, to help us get focused for what it is we are doing here tonight.
Return again, return again, return to the land of your soul. Return again, return again, return to the land of your soul. Return to who you are, return to what you are, return to where you are born and reborn again. Return again, return again, return to the land of your soul. Return again, return again, return to the land of your soul. Return to who you are, return to what you are, return to where you are, born and reborn again. Return to who you are, return to what you are, return to where you are, born and reborn again. Return again, return again, return to the land of your soul. La 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 la, ya la la la, la 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 la, ya la la la, ya la la la. La 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 la. And the words to Olam Chesed Yibaneh can be found right below. That's what I said. Olam Chesed Yibaneh, Yadadai, Yadadai, Dai, Dai. Olam Chesed Yibaneh, Yadadai, 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 Dai. Olam Chesed Yibaneh, Yadadai, 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 Dai. Olam Chesed Yibaneh, Yadadai, 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 Dai. I will build this world from love. Yadadai, 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 dai. And you must build this world from love. Yadadai, 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 dai. And if we build this world from love, yadadai, 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 dai, then God will build this world from love. Yadadai, 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 dai. Olam Chesed Yibaneh, yadadai, 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 dai. Olam Chesed Yibaneh, yadadai, 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 dai.
The top of page 8 on the screen, 105 in your handout. And I do want to have the following people come forward: Leslie, Dina, and Chris, David, and Karen. And the people who have been presidents, sit in the chairs, please. Last sliver of the moon, the waning crescent, small and slender, glowing in the east at the end of the journey, a curve of silver, barely there, that fades away with the dawn. Faintest light the eye can discern, like the soul within me, barely there, waning and weary as the year winds down. At the end of the journey, the old moon flickers out, and darkness awaits the new. Now, in the stillness, we can feel it being born, remind us the horizon will be bright again. The waxing crescent will rise, heal our hearts, gather us in from the darkness, restore the light within us. Please rise as the Torahs are taken out of the ark. You guys should sit down. All the people that have been presidents, please sit down. Because I have to hold them, give them to you so that people are with you can take the covers off. They should all lean forward. Rest them on your knees. On your knees. Wait, guys. There you go. And then they'll come out more easily. Okay, I'll take those. Or how about the people that are taking them off come over here. And I'll hand you the appropriate one. Aaron gets this one. So much. Chris and Sergio should make sure the ones you have stand in front. Everyone who's putting on should stand in front. Or do whatever works. Okay. I got them. Okay. Yeah, I think you're going to get the pointer. So Chris, come over here. It's easier than smacking your way for the nose. There's only one guy. So I was going to put up this one just so it has number. Otherwise, whatever works. I'll take it off during the week. On the Torah, we're going to do that. One on each side. And now we'll put them back in reverse. So just lean it forward and I'll take it from you. You may be seated. Gitai. You're not standing. Just go like this. Page 10 on the screen is where we continue Shomer Yisrael. I don't know if I have every page is exactly the same. Here we go, page 111. But just a quick question. Why are white covers put on the Taurus? Okay, raise your hands, otherwise I'll think it's the voice of God. Ellie.
Purity.
So, yes, what's the connection between purity and this time of year?
Starting over. We're unburdening our sins, having a fresh
Okay,
outlook.
good. Another time we could talk about what that would entail, but sure. Anybody else? When do we usually see white? Okay, raise your hand so I know who's talking, so it's not, yes, Lynn. Right. When else is white seen in the Jewish ritual calendar? Because the other day someone said they saw me wearing something that looked like a household item. Not going to mention what it was kind of out there. And when people die, they are traditionally, for both genders or any gender combination, in a white shroud. Some traditional weddings, and you don't have to be Orthodox to do this, have at least the bride would wear a white dress and the groom a white kittel. Not a household item, but a ritual item. You may have been at a Seder sometime when the person leading the Seder wears a white kittel. We wear white on Yom Kippur because Yom Kippur is the day of our communal death. We start over. We don't engage in actions that connote life. When someone dies, you cover the mirrors. Officially, you're not supposed to putchki with your hair or put on fancy perfumes or aftershave, though you shouldn't be shaving if you're following the way Yom Kippur is designed, because the goal should be on focusing on your inner life. But we still want to be presentable, so I'll suggest we all work that out for ourselves. But the goal is to take away some of the pressure we usually feel that society has put on us for how we are supposed to walk through the world, and focus on our relationship with God, with our family, with our synagogue family, and with the larger Jewish community, and more importantly, perhaps the larger non-Jewish community. We have to give attention to our Jewish connections, but we can't forget our responsibility to be part of the larger community as well. So thank you to the 3 past presidents, all of whom somehow are still involved in temple life. I meant that sarcastically because they're very devoted to TBO, and we're grateful for all of your service to us. Shomer Yisrael, which is on page 111 and page 10, the screen is 10, the hard copy is 111. Shomer Yisrael is usually said on weekday mornings when you are petitioning God. The section of the service it is taken from is called Tachanun, and it is a supplication. You're saying, God, please look at the words while Gitai sings them, or I'm going to be doing that. Now, they're not done on Shabbat, but the lore at the school where I was ordained was that on the day of the Yom Kippur War, the then most respected Talmud scholar, Rabbi Saul Lieberman, said, we need to sing this today because our goal is to stand with Israel. As it was 51 years ago, it is now. And so let's look on page 111 or page 10. I want to do a little bit of how it's usually sung, and then we'll read the English. Shomer, Shomer Yisrael, Shemor She'erit Yisrael. Shomer, Shomer Yisrael, Shemor She'erit Yisrael. V'al Yovad Yisrael, V'al Yovad Yisrael, Ha'omrim, Ha'omrim, Ha'omrim Shema Yisrael. Let's look at the English, because it's really very haunting given the time in our people's history that we find ourselves now. Guardian of Israel, watch over Israel's remnant, and of those among Israel who say, Shema Yisrael, let none be lost. Guardian of our unity, watch over the remnant of our one people, and of those who say, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad, to proclaim your oneness, let none be lost. Now, we go ahead to the Shehechianu.
אתה אדוני אלוהינו מלך העולם שהחיינו וקימנו והגיענו לזמן הזה. Let's sing it again. ברוך אתה אדוני אלוהינו מלך העולם שהחיינו וקימנו והגיענו לזמן הזה.
The next thing on our list is a reading we're going to skip. Sorry to the tech crew. And then Adonai, Adonai. Are you going to put it on the screen? Because I think it's going to be easier for Gitai and I. Oh, that's what folks see at home? Okay. No, it's fine, because people should still see us. We just don't have all the pages matched up, because I wanted folks to have something in their hands, but it's just going to be a little mushy.
Adonai, Adonai, El Rachum Vechanun, Erech Apayim, Verav Chesed Ve'emet, Notzer Chesed La'alafim, Nosei Avon Vafesha, Chata V'nakei.
We sing it two more times.
Adonai, Adonai, El Rachum Vechanun, Erech Apayim, Verav Chesed Ve'emet, Notzer Chesed La'alafim, Nosei Avon Vafesha, Vechata V'nakei. Adonai, Adonai, El Rachum Vechanun, Erech Apayim, Verav Chesed Ve'emet, Notzer Chesed La'alafim, Nosei Avon Vafesha, Vechata V'nakei.
In the handout is page 120. I was looking for it. The words are Adonai, Adonai, God, compassionate, gracious, endlessly patient, loving, and true, showing mercy to the thousandth generation, forgiving evil, defiance, and wrongdoing, and granting pardon. We're now going to continue with the reading that is found. It's different than what's on the outline, but we spoke about doing the reading on 121 in the hard copy, which you may not have, but it's the elders. Oh, later on it's going to be on page 24, so I apologize for that. Let's go to why don't you put on the screen the next thing that's on the screen, which is We Are Your People. I tried to give people a handout, and it's not working because it's just different than the one we found online. And we need it online because folks like to look at the screen. So we did Adonai Adonai. That was page 13 in the handout. In the electronic version. We Are Your People is the next one. And in the hard copy, I'll announce when I can, page 118. We are your people, and you are God forever, bound with ties eternal that even death cannot sever. We are your children, descendants of your sages. You are our parent, whose love endures for ages. If you have it, you're welcome to read with me. You are our leader, and we your congregation. You are our protector, and we your loyal nation. We are your vineyard fair, and you are its master. We are your faithful flock, and you are our pastor. We are your students whose learning is a pleasure. You are our teacher, your Torah is our treasure. Guided by your gentle hand, we have survived all hatred. Stubborn, stiff-necked in our ways, we serve your purpose sacred. Now all of you, we are your beloved. We work to spread your glory. You are our intended. We share your wondrous story. We are your portion. You are the one we cherish. We are your messengers. Our bond will never perish. Let's stick with what's next. Next on the list is our God and God of our ancestors. Please rise. And after, 127 is the closest we have. I'm sorry if it's not the exact words, but I'll read it. And then right after that, the Ashamnu is what is on our list as being on page 17. Our God and God of all generations, may our prayers reach your presence, and when we return to you, do not be indifferent. Adonai, we are arrogant and stubborn, claiming to be blameless and free of sin. In truth, we have stumbled and strayed. We have done wrong. Together we confess. Together we take responsibility. Whatever page you're on, and I know you have heard this many, many times, the Ashamnu, as I call it, because it's an alphabetical acrostic of the communal sins. And so we begin together.
Ashamnu,
Ashamnu,
Bagadnu,
Bagadnu,
Gazalnu,
Gazalnu,
Dibarnu Dofi,
Dibarnu Dofi,
ay 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 Hevenu,
Hevinu,
Vehirshanu,
Vehirshanu,
Zadnu,
Zadnu,
Chamasnu,
Chamasnu,
Tifalnu Sheker,
Tafalnu Sheker,
ay 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 Yatznu Ra,
Yatznu Ra,
Kizavnu,
Kizavnu,
Latznu,
Latznu,
Maradnu,
Maradnu,
Niyatznu,
Niyatznu,
ay 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 Sararnu,
Sararnu,
Avinu,
Avinu,
Pashanu,
Pashanu,
Sarnu,
Sararnu,
Kishinu Oref,
Kishinu Oref,
ay 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 Rashanu,
Rashanu,
Shichatnu,
Shichadnu,
Tiavnu,
Tiavnu,
Tahinu,
Tainu,
Titanu.
Titanu.
Ay, 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 ay.
We now turn on the outline that the folks in the back have, and you'll see at home on the screen, page 18. All of us here, if you have the hard copy, it's the Al Chaitz. It's the second type of confessional prayer. And in my hard copy that I hope you have as well, in terms of the page numbers, it's page 130. So this part we're going to read in English. We're going to do it the way we do the opening blessings on a Shabbat morning. We do the first part in Hebrew, and then we'll go to the particular, the English that makes it more particular. Al chet shechatanu lefanecha, the ways we have wronged you under duress and by choice. Al chet shechatanu lefanecha, which means for these sins, our God, we ask forgiveness, but the harm we have caused in your world deliberately and by mistake. Al chet shechatanu lefanecha, the ways we have wronged you openly and secretly. The al chet shechatanu lefanecha, the harm we have caused in your world consciously and unconsciously. Al chet shechatanu lefanecha, the ways we have wronged you by hating without cause, sinat chinam. V'al chet shechatanu lefanecha berechilut, the harm we have caused in your world through gossip and rumor. Al chet shechatanu lefanecha, the ways we have wronged you through a selfish or petty spirit. Al chet shechatanu lefanecha, the harm we have caused you in your world by hardening our hearts. And we sing the last line. V'al kulam Elohai selichot, selach lanu mechad lanu kaper lanu. You may be seated. Shema Kolenu is found on the screen as page 20. In the handouts is 134. And we're just asking God to hear what we have to say. Shema Kolenu.
Shema Kolenu, Adonai Eloheinu, Chas v'rachem aleinu. Shema Kolenu, Adonai Eloheinu, Chus v'rachem aleinu. לקבל ברחמים וברצון את תפילתנו, כי אל שומע התפילות ותחנוני אתה. שמע קולנו אדוני אלוהינו, חוס ורחים עלינו. שמע קולנו אדוני אלוהינו, חוס ורחם עלינו. לי 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 לי
Thank you, Gitai. The Hebrew song that I believe it's Debbie Friedman composed ends right before a key line, Hashivenu Adonai Elecha v'nashuva Chadesh Yameinu kekedem. It's a plea to God to return us to you and help us return, help us have the original time once again. We're going to get it all in translation. Hear our call, 20 on the screen, 135. And let's do it responsively. Hear our call, Adonai our God, show us compassion. Accept our prayer with love and goodwill. Take us back, Adonai, let us come back to you. Renew our days as in the past. Your turn. Hear our words, Adonai. Understand our unspoken thoughts. May the speech of our mouth and our heart's quiet prayer be acceptable to you, Adonai, our rock and our redeemer. Do not cast us away from your presence or cut us off from your Holy Spirit. Do not cast us away when we are old. As our strength diminishes, do not forsake us. Do not forsake us, Adonai. Be not far from us, our God. With hope, Adonai, we await you. Surely you, Adonai, our God, you will answer. I am doing my best to match it up. I don't think we have all, you know what, there was a beautiful reading on the elders that I skipped before because it wasn't in the order that we had it, and it's really very beautiful. Bear with me. I don't know if you have every page I do, but I'm going to read it. And so for the people in the back, we're skipping down to what is listed as number 24, and then we're going to do Return Again and Avinu Malkeinu. We rise now to honor our elders, from whom we have learned stories and lessons, with whom we have studied and worshiped and celebrated the passages of life and time. Our elders who have taught us goodness, honesty, and the sanctity of life, whose mantles are woven with threads of memory, embroidered with silver and gold, majestic folds of silk and velvet, in royal hues befitting their rank, as brilliant as the sun. We rise now to honor them as they put aside these everyday mantles of splendor and don their sacred garments, the vestments of purity and holiness, befitting the days of awe so soon approaching. Each in its turn is fitted with wimple, mantle, and crowns, each more stunning than the last. Majestic folds of velvet and silk to clothe the holy words, a canvas of purest white, as brilliant as the moon. The holy season has now begun, and the elders in their yontif, or holiday clothes, stand proud and tall before us, beacons of wisdom and light, reminders of the holiness we seek on this new day in Elul. We now turn to Return Again. If you can just hang on, because at least we can go back to the beginning to where it was, if people can. If you guys in the back could find page 104, because it's the exact same thing that we had before. Return Again. Hashivenu Adonai Elecha v'nashuva. Sorry, gentlemen.
Return again. Return again, return to the land of your soul. Return again, return again, return to the land of your soul. Return to who you are, return to what you are, return to where you are, born and reborn again. Return to who you are, return to what you are, return to where you are, born and reborn again. Lai 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 lai, lai 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 lai, lai 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 lai, yai lai lai lai, yai lai lai lai, yai lai 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 lai.
Avinu Malkeinu is at the bottom of page 140 on our outline, and on the screen it'll be page 28, Avinu Malkeinu.
Avinu Malkeinu, Avinu Malkeinu, Avinu Malkeinu, Moneinu Vaneinu, Ki ein banu masi. Avinu Malkeinu, Moneinu Vaneinu, Avinu Malkeinu, Einu Vaneinu, Ki ein banu masi. Aseh imanu, tzedaka v'chesed. Aseh imanu, tzedaka v'chesed, le'hoshienu. Avinu Malkeinu.
In a moment, Gitai will call the notes of the shofar. But while we are waiting, I wanted to read the translation of Avinu Malkeinu. And then right after that, after Oseh Shalom, which comes after the blowing of the shofar, then we'll be done. And the words are very powerful in Avinu Malkeinu. I want to share them with you. Almighty and merciful, answer us with grace, for our deeds are wanting. Save us through acts of justice and love. Almighty and merciful, hear our voice. Avinu Malkeinu, we have strayed and sinned before you. Avinu Malkeinu, have compassion on us and our families. Avinu Malkeinu, halt the onslaught of sickness, violence, and hunger. Avinu Malkeinu, halt the reign of those who cause pain and terror. Avinu Malkeinu, enter our names in the book of lives well lived. Avinu Malkeinu, Chadesh Aleinu Shana Tova, renew for us a year of goodness. Please rise. Do you have the notes in front of you, or do you want them here? Because you're going to call.
Tekiah. Tekiah. Tekiah Gedolah.
Oseh Shalom.
Oseh Shalom bimromah, Uyaseh Shalom aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael, ve'imru amen. Yaseh Shalom, Yaseh Shalom, Shalom aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael. Yaseh Shalom, Yaseh Shalom, Shalom aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael. Yaseh Shalom, Yaseh Shalom, Shalom aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael. Yaseh Shalom, Yaseh Shalom, Shalom aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael. Yaseh Shalom, Yaseh Shalom, Shalom aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael.
Thank you, Gitai. Thank you,
Thank you,
Tech Crew.
Rabbi.
Thank you to the past presidents and their people that came forward. It's a little later than we usually leave, so please drive carefully. And it's a Saturday night. A few other people may be out there, so please be careful. Look forward to seeing you online or in here on Wednesday evening. And safe travels to everyone. Yasher Koach.
Thanks, Rabbi. You too with the shofar.